What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail here in Dallas, Texas. God bless y'all. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend overall, and I hope you guys had a blessed week. It has been a very busy month so far. I have had no time to do much, neither rest. I've been working hard, but anyways, today was a day off, so I got to enjoy it with my son and my family, and just kind of recuperate and relax a little bit, right? But anyways, I had a good question pop up, and I hope today's video maybe kind of helps you guys out. It might be an extensive video, but I hope not. I really want to keep it very short, very sweet. All right. Today I want to talk about coatings, right? Ceramic coatings is the most talked about topic daily. It's a topic that many that are starting in this business want to get into, right? Or maybe you've been doing this for a while and you started selling ceramic coatings, and maybe it's just not working the right way for you, right? Maybe there's just something that isn't working. Maybe today's video kind of helps you guys out. I know it has helped me tremendously, and I had to make adjustments, right? And that's what we're going to be talking about. So let's talk coatings, guys. What do I offer? For my business, I offer a 3, 6, or a 9-year coating. And guys, I know many of you guys are going to be like, that cough. I'm going to go in October once all this sale ends. In October, I'm going to be getting checked for sure. I'm going to be going into, I'm going to go to the hospital and I'm going to get this checked out. It's not COVID, it's just, I don't know. Ever since I came back from Hawaii, this cough has just not left. I don't know if it was for the high altitudes I was in or all the hiking I did, but my fiance says it could be maybe a start of asthma, which I've never encountered, but obviously I'm not getting any younger, so I guess as I'm getting older, my system is just starting to find different problems. But anyways, I do apologize for this cough, guys. I know many of you guys are worried, but I will get this checked out next month. Give me a couple more weeks, and hopefully I'll have an answer for you guys as to why this cough is still with me. But as of now, nothing yet. But anyways, I offer a 3, 6, or a 9-year coating, right? And when I started my business, I think I would get discouraged when I would sell coatings, and I would tell the customers, yeah, I offer a 3, a 6-year and a 9-year, right? Of course, every customer wants the best, right? But when it comes to coatings, the higher grade and year coverage you go, the more costly it's gonna be, right? The more correction you have to do to the car, the more costly it's gonna be, right? But many of these customers don't know that, don't understand that, right? So don't get discouraged if you're not selling coatings. I couldn't sell coatings for the life of me. Really, I couldn't. And slowly I started just trying different things, right? The only way to really figure out the success or what's gonna work is you have to try different things, right? And just here, obviously I have a 3-year coating, I have a 6-year coating, 9-year coating, and this is a little the window coating, right? This is what I offer, guys. It doesn't matter what coating you offer, all right? So right off the bat, I want to say stop selling years. Stop selling years, because when I did that, it just didn't work. I kept saying, oh, well, I have the 3 years this much, 6 years this much, and 9 years this much, and I would get a lot of no's. And just a small disclosure, this is just an opinion. This is just what I have trial and error in my business and what has worked for me, right? So just stop selling years and just start selling yourself, right? Start selling your business, start selling your name. The reason people are coming to you is because, 1, you're either doing amazing work, 2, you were referred, or 3, you're just doing really good content, right? Videos. Many detailers put out a lot of videos out there, right? And that kind of helps you as a visual to other customers, right? So instead of just selling years, start selling yourself, right? Sell your business, sell who you are, right? And that's what's gonna grab the attention. That's what's gonna grab the customers to say yes to you, right? Sell the value you bring, right? At the end of the day, we're in this because we want to better our lives, right? But at the same time, we don't want to bite ourselves in the butt, if that makes sense. I love what I do. I really do. And I try to charge accordingly to my value. I try to charge accordingly to the customer. Never take advantage of a customer, right? So how do I sell coatings? How have I been so successful these past few years selling coatings, right? And this is what has worked for me. All right, one, you have to get to know your customer, right? So right off the bat, know your customer first, above anything. Know your customer. Two, ask the you have to get to you start asking questions, right? Is this car going to be garage kept? Is this going to be a vehicle that's going to see the light, the sun 24/7, right? Is it going to be kept under a carport or something like that, right? You want to get a lot of information in that consultation, right? For me, I like to do it's more of a consultation to get to know, one, the car, what kind of car I'm going to be working on, how does it look, right? Never give an estimate or never give a price without looking at the car, because sometimes you show up and this car is beat up that no matter what you do, that one step might not even work. You maybe need to have given him a two-step, right? But all that falls into how you manage your business. All right, and then how are they going to be maintaining this car, right? I've always said it, not every customer is a right fit for coatings. Not every customer is going to be a fit for coatings. Everybody wants a coating, yes, but not every customer is fit for a coating. What I mean by that is, I always ask the customers, quick question: are you going to be hand washing this car, or are you going to be driving through these tunnels every other week, right? And if they're like, well, you know, I'm probably going to be using the tunnels a lot because I'm a busy person. Well, guess what? These coatings are not for you. You're not gonna, you're just gonna waste your money. And I always tell customers, if you're planning to use a tunnel wash, the coatings are not for you. This is more for people that really want to maintain, one, the longevity of the coating, the durability of the coating. I want to maintain that just new look, right? If they're gonna do tunnel washes every other week, then offer them like a spray coating. Offer them an SiO2 product, like a spray sealant or a spray coating. That way, it's gonna be easier for you. Yeah, it's less money, but you're gonna get to offer them something that it's not gonna hurt their pocket. But at the same time, you know, they don't feel like, man, this dude just took my money, right? Guide them the right way, right? You can even show them how to maintain their coatings, right? And I do that as well. So once you get to figure out all these questions you ask, how they're going to maintain it, how they're going to do, where the vehicle's going to be at, then you create a game plan, right? And I stopped selling gears because once you start getting more knowledge, you start working with these coatings, you're going to get to understand how the coating works, right? You're going to get to understand how to sell this product better. So these are just going to be examples, and take it or leave it, you know, but this is just the way I sell coatings now. If the customer is like, yeah, this car's gonna be garage kept most of the time, guess what? I usually try to sell them the 3-year. Why? Because one, it's a 3-year coverage. As long as we maintain the coating, it's gonna give you the 3 years of the protection, right? It's gonna give you a nice gloss. It's gonna give you very nice hydrophobic effects, right? And it's really, the 3 years really made for a vehicle that's just gonna be garage kept most of the time, right? And that's how I sell it, right? The customer's like, well, you know, I really just drive this car on the weekends and it only sees maybe a Saturday and a Sunday I'm driving it. Guess what? The 3 years gonna be what I'm gonna try to sell this customer, right? But not always. The scenarios are always different. If the customer is like, well, I don't have a garage. It's gonna be outside 24 hours a day. It's gonna see the sun every day, right? At that point, I offer them a 6-year, but I don't say, oh, well, what you need is a 6-year, right? Because what that creates, the customer is already like, oh, 6 years, that's already more money. So just take away selling years. Just sell coverage. Just say, hey, you know what? since your vehicle is going to be outside most of the time, I recommend you, or what I advise you to do, is to put a coating that's going to be that is made for the elements, that's made for to be out in the harsh heat and all of that, right? And you sell that. You don't say it's a 6-year. You're selling what you know and you recommend, which is a coating that's made for the elements, right? And then you get customers that are like, man, I just want the best. You know, I just want the coating that's gonna. Many customers lately have been buying my 9-year. Why? Because of the gloss, right? It's very glossy. It gives you that mirror effect. So many of my customers are like, hey Carlos, I want a coating, but I did see a couple pictures that you did, and man, that thing looked glossy. Right off the bat, I already know they want the 9-year, right? I don't say, oh yeah, that's my 9-year. I just say, look, this is the price for this one. It includes this, 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 and this, and it's the exact same coating you're asking me about, right? And that is how I sell. I stopped selling years because the years was not selling anything, right? Stop selling warranties. I've seen many people are like, well, if they're not getting the sale, they're like, well, I'll offer them the warranty. You are the warranty. As a detailer, you have to back your product, back yourself, and let the customer know that you are the warranty, right? I tell all my customers, if there's ever an issue with your coating, I am here. My phone line is open 24/7 for your questions, right? I'm here to answer your questions. If the coating is failing, which I have yet to have any issues with that, I'll fix it, right? And as long as, you know, I maintain the coating or they maintain the coating how it should be, the warranty stands. As a detailer, you'll know whenever they took it through a tunnel wash like that. So, you know, I tell them, if you're running through a car wash, warranty is voided, right? Now, I understand everybody's different. As to for me, I am the warranty. You know, you're relying on me and my business, Serranos Mobile, to always service you and maintain your vehicles in the long run, right? So I stopped selling years just because it just wasn't selling for me. Many customers are like, oh, you know what? Well, thank you. You know, it's a lot of money, and any coating is going to be a lot of money, to be honest, right? But you as a detailer, you have to understand the scenarios, the elements, where these cars are going to be at for you to really deliver something, right? You're a consultant. At the end of the day, I see myself as a consultant, right? I show up, I get to meet the customers. You know, you create a warm environment. You have the customer, you know, get to know you, and by then they already followed you. Many of my customers have followed me for years, and they're excited to meet you, or they're excited to, you know, just get an opportunity to get to know you, right? They don't care about the coating, you know, whether you sell Ceramic Pro, Car Pro, you know, I sell DPC. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the name doesn't matter, all right? The name doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're selling. What matters is you and who the customer falls in love with, right? You get to know the customers and you create a game plan, right? You create a game plan. This is what you offer, you know, and if you're looking for the best, it's this one right here. It's going to give you ease of maintenance. It's going to give you that hydrophobic. It's going to give you that mirror finish. All the things you checked, it's going to give it to you, right? So stop selling years and start selling yourself. I really hope today's video kind of made sense a little bit, because I want to give feedback of what has helped me this month of September, right? Many people have been inboxing me like, hey, how'd you get so many people to sign up? I don't even know that question, guys. All I know is that the reason I did this sale of September is because many customers inboxed me and couldn't afford the coatings, right? And now I did a sale. Yeah, I slashed my prices tremendously, but I did it to help my customers, my previous customers, right? So a lot of my customers are going for the 9-year. Why? Because it's literally a steal. So I'm selling a lot of 9 years and the 6 years. So right now I'm selling mostly 6 and the 9, right? Many people will say on here, well, how do you know it's gonna last the 9 years? To be honest, I don't even have that correct answer, but if we service the coating, we service the vehicle as we should, as mobile detailers or as detailers, the coatings should be able to withstand all these years, as long as we do our due diligence as detailers to maintain their coatings throughout all these years. That's why you create a maintenance plan, right? and and hope that the customer will get your maintenance plan. Well, usually they do, because once they see the process, they're like, yeah, I don't want to do this. Go ahead and just put me in your maintenance plan, right? So you create a maintenance plan for the customers, right? But anyways, happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a blessed day, a blessed weekend overall, and I hope you guys have a blessed Monday and the rest of the week. As always, God bless you guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow with a new video. God bless you guys.